So I'm going to. Okay, good. The streaming software did not decide to close itself this time. So yeah, I'm back and I'm going to do those two missions again. Just those particular missions, and then that's.
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock.
Lieutenant Commander, I've received a report about a Bolian freighter, the SS Azura, is more than 20 hours overdue for arrival at Earth space dock. It may need assistance. Dana Bratz is an experienced captain and the daughter of a former Starfleet officer. It's not like her to be out of contact. Your orders are to head out to Sector Space, find the Azura. I've already transmitted the ship's last known coordinates to your con officer. So. So yes, I'm going to do these two missions and that's going to be it. It's probably going to be a shorter video than usual because of this. I'm not going to do anything else, just these two missions. As a matter of fact, let's make this. There we go. Make this one our primary mission. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's modify. I don't know. For some reason, I got a. For some reason that I don't understand, I got a. What is it? No, I don't want that. For some reason, I don't understand. I got a.
20 ships in range. This is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. I'm actually loading up my channel just to make sure it's still going. Good. Everything still looks like it's running. Everything still looks like it's running smoothly at the moment.
Any ships in range. This is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured. Taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Okay, Tamet, keep tracking that distress signal. Yep, the Orions are of course attacking the freighter, so we have to go and assist them. This mission shouldn't take that. Okay, sir. Sensors are picking up several light attack craft on an intercept course. We'll need to deal with them before we can render aid to the SS Azura. Full powered shields, helm, take us within range. Now the Corvettes, of course, are not a problem. go. Now we got to deal with the ones over here too. Alright, just a little bit more and this Corvette is going to be destroyed. Go, takes care of that one, so Captain, I'm detecting elevated radiations on the Azura. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azura. So, here we go. Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I could send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on a transport pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir. Yeah, try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. Okay, good. The software hasn't closed itself, so I probably don't need to keep check. Sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azura's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. We'll need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Yeah, rescuing the survivors is our top priority. If I remember correctly, there is a survivor in here. The problem is I don't have the ability to actually. Yeah, crew member is critically injured, and you do not have the training needed system. Yeah, can't do that. So. I'm not exactly sure. Speaking of crew, I'm not exactly sure why my crew didn't seem to beam over. Huh. Weird. Oh well. The Orions aren't really that big of a problem. Alright. And there we go. Not sure why there's pancakes in the not sure why there was pancakes in that container. And one more excuse me. One more set of vents we got to one more set of plasma vents we got to bypass. Take care of this. Take care of these Orions here. Yeah, like I said, the Orions aren't really too difficult to deal with. All right. Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azura will be destroyed.
Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
I'll help your crew. And of course... Yep, containment on the warp core is failing, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. You need to get your away team and the survivors off the ship as soon as possible. We don't have the ability to do that because we're not an engineering officer. That being said, I do know something I could do. When you were in the Academy, you studied mission reports from the USS Archer. In one instance, the crew on the Archer reconfigured a plasma conduit and used it to disable a group of Klingons who had boarded their vessel. You might be able to do something similar. So, via plasma conduits. Yeah, bypass the conduits, and there we go. That being said, we still have to fight our way out a bit down here. Still not sure why my crew didn't beam over from the ship. Okay. Okay, and unfortunately I can't, there we go. I had to respawn because I didn't have anybody here to revive me. Survivors, that being said, they're firing at the survivors. Alright. Takes care of them, so let's head out. There we go. I like how she pulled out the regular tricorder there whenever we're not in like the whenever we're like not in the not in the cutscene, she'll pull out the 23rd century. She'll pull out that 23rd century tricorder. Same with the transporters. That was the regular transporter effect, but generally they use the generally they'll use the 23rd century transporter. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, we have more Orion ships to deal with. So, okay, we actually need to be on the pad. We actually need to be on the pad in order to beam out. There we go. Now we got to get to the bridge. Get to the bridge, and of course we're going to... Captain, incoming message from the Orions. Putting it on screen.
Leave now if you know what's good for you, Starfleet. We're taking the ship, her crew, and her cargo.
The Azura and her crew are under the Starfleet's protection. So yeah, basically just a couple of Corvettes. Nothing. Just a couple of Corvettes. Nothing to worry about. That being said, this is like the lead ship here, so. Thankfully, it's still not too much of a problem. I do have that annoying fighter. Over here, though, bugging me. But I'm gonna worry about this. I'm gonna worry about this first. Holding integrity is going down. Use the weapons battery. And there we go. Captain, we need to get within transport range and try to get the transporter lock, or get within range and try to get the transporter lock on Captain Brott. And boom. There we go. Captain Brott is safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We got her just before the ship exploded. Captain Brott has requested that we take her, her and her crew to sector space. Starfleet will get them home. We'll get them home from there. She said she'd be happy to speak with you if you wish. All right. No, I'm good. Ready to leave. Ready to leave on your command, sir. All right.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
All right, and trader, calling the freighter now. What do I want? Let's go with this one.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Now, all right.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajen. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajen. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
All right, let's accept this one. Let's make it our... Let's make this one our... I gotta do something about those. Let's make this one our primary, and... Thankfully, we're pretty close to where we need... Thankfully, we are pretty close to where we need to be. And... Go. Now... Now, I think... Oh, I already have that one. Kit performance... Personal shield experts. All right. Captain, we have arrived at the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. T'Pala says that the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen?
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kal Rek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
And board the shuttle. Okay. We are ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make our final approach, let me know. So let's land the shuttlecraft, and we'll be able to continue on with the mission.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, this is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Right. Captain, the ambassador and his aide are waiting for us at the temple at the top of this rise. We could speak to them there and find out if the ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for Pajem. We just need to go over this way. like a halfway there. I'm halfway there to actually getting a new ship. Halfway there to actually getting like promoted to commander.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Alright, are you ready to leave?
This is ridiculous. Access to Pajem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery. No outsiders are permitted to land without the express permission of Savin, the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the abbot at Pajem.
Can this trip wait until Seven changes his mind?
If I do not complete my journey to Pajem now, I will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridon is complete. And that could take weeks.
I wonder why Seven won't grant you permission.
I fear I've spent too much time off world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
Okay, let me speak to Seven then. I think this is him right over here.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Okay. Is there any way I can persuade you to let Soketh visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Alright. Alright, and that should be well enough.
Do you have any questions?
Okay, I've spoken to Seven. We can leave for Pajem now.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Alright, let's go. Oh, okay, she's okay, he's talking to his aide. Alright. Let's head back to the shuttle and actually leave. Of course, once we're actually at Pajem, that's where the fun starts. All right. Too bad they're not. Too bad they're not like using the old TOS shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure.
Using like the old TOS.
Live long and prosper.
The old TOS shuttle for the 23rd century characters.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the abbot of Pajem. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination. Once again, you have my gratitude for your assistance.
All right. Now we got to return to the bridge and head back to... Oh. Ambassador Soketh has retired to his quarters. We can leave the system whenever you're ready. All right. And of course, we have to head back to Pajem, which is pretty close if I remember correctly. Yeah, there it is, like right there. All right. Sir, I'm picking up an unusual reading in this system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Agreed. Sensors on maximum. Captain, we're being held by the Klingons. Putting them on screen now.
You have a foul shape changer aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us, or we will destroy you.
Do you have any proof of these accusations?
Doubt my word? Insult my honor? I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences.
Shields up. Red alert. Of course, birds of prey, just like the birds of prey. Although, of course, since they have the disruptors instead of like the extra, or the disruptor cannon, since I know there are disruptor beams, but they have the cannon, so takes care of that one. This one's almost gone. And, oh, nope, I was about... Alright, I'll put my focus on him once it actually decloaks. Speaking of which... Let's clear that one, now for this one. This one's almost destroyed. And that takes care of them. Sir, sensors are showing multiple Klingon life signs on the surface. The monks may be in danger. I recommend that we send an away team down immediately. Alert the ambassador to meet the away team at the transporter room. Captain, the situation on the ground may be too dangerous for the ambassador to be on the surface. I recommend that he remains in his quarters until it is safe. Away team is ready to transport on your command. Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way towards the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building. Recommend we proceed with caution. Stay alert, we need to find the monks. Boom. That takes care of that one. I wonder if the TOS characters always have like a security officer, just random security officer with them. Oh, I guess. Oh, I see. It's because I don't have a. It's because I don't have like an officer in that slot. Not yet, anyways. I still have another Tribble. Okay, so that's like a missing. That's like a missing character there. So it replaced like a security officer. Okay. Well, I see. Replace him with a security officer. And there's more Klingons. My security officer is doing pretty well for a red shirt. I have to like get a what am I saying? Get a new officer for that slot though. Because the whoops. Take that, thank you. Sir, we are receiving an alert from Vulcan. Tapala says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch her through to your track order.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Alright, Captain, security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters, but he's gone. They're searching the ship, but, sir, unauthorized use of the transporters detected. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh is detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Whoever's used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Alright. Yep, there's the Undine. Oh, you asshole. But that's fine, there it goes. Yeah, unfortunately, when he's like that, we can't shoot him.
Bothersome creatures! Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings, when the Klingons will do my work for me? Warriors! Prepare for battle!
Yes,
There is a group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive.
Kapla.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we gotta fight the Klingon. Yeah, that was easy enough. Grenade just flew there, even though that Klingon was dead. Alright. Switched over here to my top three phaser rifle. Alright, and of course the Undine escaped. There we go. Now we got to come down here and scan the area. Captain, it appears that the Undine has eluded us. However, I'm picking up residue traces of transporter activity in this vicinity. I believe that the Undine may be able to hit a ship in orbit. If he has a hidden ship, we'll find it. Oh my god, I think the Tribbles are in here eating the food I'm picking up. Recommend we return to the Plymouth and a search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Captain, there's an Undine ship on an intercept course. Sir, the Plymouth doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they're about 60 seconds out. We have to hold out until reinforcements get here. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Yeah, target the torpedoes it fires. Speaking of which, oh, that was just a little bit too close for my taste. Now, so we got it. Nope, I took a hit there. Gotta keep a watch on any heavy. There's a shield battery here. Unfortunately, there's like no way to get it to target. Oh shit. Fortunately, there's like no way to get it to target the other ships. Yep, man, now we're good. There's like no way to get it to target the other ships unless you have like a specific ability. That's fine. It's focused on them now, so. I think we've got it this time. Got it in a trick to do here. this. This one is a tough ship. And boom. Downloading the data now, Captain. Incoming message from the USS Challenger.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Alright. We recovered the final data transmission from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get all of this back to Starfleet intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the message and tell us more. Alright. There we go.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
And photon torpedo. Quantum torpedo to go with my quantum torpedo to go with the quantum torpedo launcher I already have. Alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. So when we come back, when we actually come back, because I just wanted to redo those missions, we'll do Stop the Signal. But that'll be for next time. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's going to be a short one. It's going to be a short one. I had to redo these missions because I had like a party member that kept skipping the dialogue. That being said though, I was just here to do those. I was just here to do like those 2 missions. So yeah, when I get back, I'm going to be doing the continuing with the actual mission. All right. Hopefully I won't have that problem again next time though. All right. Thanks for stopping by though. I'll see you next time. Bye.